And on we go.
I don't ask for much. Welcome to another exciting week of This
Is True.
Really News.
I'm in.
There's something I'm supposed to say. Oh, yeah. If you would, see, unlike most people who kind of bury it somewhere in the programming, we just blatantly go right up front with it.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, and follow us, please.
Please do.
Make Al and his algorithms happy.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, follow.
There's a lot of algorithms going hungry because
you can leave a comment wherever you watch and or listen to us.
Yep.
Or you can send us a longer missive, a story, any question, comment, conundrum, or snark you might have to
You're on the right track.
TITR@netradio.network.
Well done, young man.
You know, day by day,
we used to do this
stupider and stupider.
We used to do this for a living, and we could actually do it.
That's the surprise. I listened to some old. Actually, if you just go back to old Facebook, memories.
Yeah.
And I read some things that were there, and I go, I was actually witty once.
What happened?
Yeah, gone now. Anyway, TITR.netradio.network, on with the show.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
This is it. What was that from? On with the show.
This
Bunny.
is it. Yes.
Ian Daffy.
Overture, curtain lights. This is it. The night of nights. More
rehearsing or nursing apart.
We know every part by heart.
Overture. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the UK's leading comedy clubs has banned guests with Botox.
Sure wasn't bow ties?
No, Botox. You want to?
What is a comedy club?
Yeah. Top secret comedy club.
That makes sense.
That's after their stand-up acts.
You don't want a bunch of people going, hey, that was funny.
That's exactly the problem.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
They made the move after stand-up acts shared concerns that audience members with frozen faces aren't reacting to their jokes.
Wasn't that a song? Frozen faces sometimes.
You mean
ruin
smiling faces.
Oh.
It was the Motown hit, you goon.
Oh. I was mistook.
The rise in Botox tweakments.
Huh?
Tweakments. They call them tweakments.
Oh, God. Of course they do.
Twinkments is a completely different thing.
It's not helping.
Particularly among 20-somethings, which is something that made me raise my eyebrows.
Hang on. Let's see. Okay, good.
Has risen sharply in recent years. With an estimated 1 million...
20s?
Yeah.
What do you need Botox for?
1 million Botox injections carried out in
Why do I feel like I'm watching Crazy Rich Asians again?
Yeah. Was that as funny as some people told me?
I loved it.
Oh, okay.
It was funny and mean and...
hilarious.
Heartwarming and mean.
And funny.
And Aquafina was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Aquafina.
I know. She must have sat up all night.
With that one.
How about if we go with, I don't know, Pure Water? No,
Aquafina's better. Mark Rothman, the Top Secret Comedy Club owner, said, I've had numerous complaints from performers who find it increasingly challenging to gauge audience engagement and bounce off their reactions.
Yeah.
Andrew Mensah, one of the venue's regular stand-up acts, added,
what's his last name?
Mensah, Mensah.
And he's a stand-up comic.
Yes.
That's irony.
Isn't it, though? But it's not Mensa. Mensa.
Oh.
It's Mensah. Or Mensah. Performing to an audience with frozen faces can be...
You realize when we're saying it works, right?
Yeah. Oh, what? Yes, I heard it. Performing to an audience with frozen faces can be incredibly tough. Top Secret Comedy Club audience members will now be vetted by door staff, trained to carry out ID checks and expression tests designed to detect Botox.
Why do I feel a lawsuit coming?
Who's got your nose? Who's got your nose?
I do, you idiot.
Rothman warned, "We're dead serious about the ban, and if you're surprised, we need to see that. We're looking forward to welcoming faces, old and new, that can still move in our venue soon." What? A bunch of snowflakes. Try it in radio, you great pillocks. For Pete's sakes.
Well, yeah, but the morning show guys, yeah, but there are other shifts. Back in the day, all people had to have a reasonable sense of a personality, as opposed to being able to read liner cards.
Well, that's what made it easy for me to do like live emceeing, and I did a lot of it in the day, was I didn't care if they reacted or not. I just kept going. And they would get a kick out of that.
It's the first rule of radio.
Yep. Just keep going.
If you stumble, don't stop. Just go.
Yep.
How about every once in a while you have to because it's funny.
You have to point it. Well, we point out every one of them.
A Swiss politician. I know.
Is it a lady?
They have them too.
Is it a lady? Is it a lady? I want it to be a Swiss miss.
No, it's a he.
So it's a Swiss mess.
Master, Mr. Meister.
Moster.
It's the Meister Burger.
Him. I always liked that guy.
A Swiss politician who shall be named later was fined for buying
Belgian chocolates.
You would think. A pink water pistol online. Actually bought several. Authorities say he was arrested because the toys violate the country's weapons law. Close that.
But they're required to have rifles and pistols because they all do military service.
I think it's because they were pink. They're pinkists. Everything in the world can be an ist now.
A subset of the reddists.
Yes. No. Reds are entirely different.
Absolutely.
The newspaper, the Aargauer Zeitung, on Friday reported that Mark Jaisley, a member of the local council in Buchs, a town west of Zurich, ordered the water pistol in August through an ultra-low-cost online retailer. Can you guess who? Come on, guess.
Temu.
Yeah, for his godchildren as a gift. Does Temu actually have stuff?
Yeah, they do. I've bought several things from them. One or two of them were really good. One of them was absolute garbage.
Well, there you are. Prosecutors ordered him to pay a fine totaling 6,500 francs, almost, I don't know, $7,400 Argus.
Wow.
For a violation of weapons law, arguing it applied even though the pistols were imitations, quoting now, because they could be confused for real firearms due to their appearance.
How many pink firearms do they have in Switzerland?
Very few, I would think. I mean,
you can get them. You can get them.
You can.
Colors.
I know some ladies that carry pink, like little revolvers that they carry. Sure.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Aargauer Zeitung reported that Jaisley said he had not been aware of the violation, but being a good Swiss, just accepted the penalty and paid the fine.
Just bribe them with chocolate. They like that.
You don't think they see that coming, huh?
Belgian chocolate.
No, you got to bribe them with Swiss chocolate. That's better.
No, Belgians.
Oh, wait, they are Swiss.
Right. You get imported chocolate from Belgium, which I prefer.
I've had both. Harvard and be done with it.
Yeah. Okay.
That you could buy if it was pink, I'll bet.
This from Patrick Reed, our man in Liverpool.
Yes, Mom.
A passionate football blogger from Newell Green Football Club, Manchester.
Caught soccer.
Yes. Caught the moment a man was smacked by a spectator.
Hey.
Short clip from during the match shows a number of players from the opposition's team waiting around on the sidelines, several kicking a ball around, others, just standing around talking. One player, kitted out in all red, can be seen walking away with his head held low back toward the group of substitutions, substitute players, the B team, as it were. After a few steps, a woman in all black tracksuit makes a quick and ferocious dash up behind him. As she approaches, the man turns his head before appearing to be hit by a water bottle held by the woman. Sprays are seen flying across the grass as the man simply continues to walk, as he ignores the now mad spectator. Just a second later, the woman makes another beeline for the footballer.
She was not mad before?
Well, she seems to me, and manages to smack him on the back of the head. He falls to his knees on the pitch a few moments later, still holding his head in pain. At one point, he even looks as if he's checking for blood. So there goes my theory it was a plastic water bottle. One of the Newell Green players can be seen coming over to the team's cameraman and explaining the backstory behind the ferocious hit. One of their teams cheated on his missus. His missus has just come and cracked him on the pitch. No, she cracked him on the head. He was on the pitch. Yeah, right, exactly. Newell Green even labeled the moment as the best Sunday League moment in history as they shared the clip on social media.
You know what? I can't argue because I've watched some soccer games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unless they're amazingly elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of like a rumble.
Yeah. More like paint.
I'd rather watch rugby. One video of the pitchside strike has already amassed over 1 million.
Not that I want to. It's just that's what my wife would watch.
Over 1 million views on X. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Idiot.
I thought it'd be worse. Mom, can we talk about it when I get home?
Right? No, it's honey. Can I come back in the house? I need a shower and some clothes.
And I think 2 stitches.
Well, you earned it, Ace.
It couldn't be embarrassing at all. Lenny Rodriguez Cruz is 28 years old.
I think this is the next story because didn't I do the first one?
Yeah.
Never mind. Dang, I just love that look on your face when you know I'm being stupid.
We do 58 stories. You know that.
I know that, and I can't count to 58.
Lenny Rodriguez Cruz is 28 and should know better.
So should I.
Lenny topped off a busy night of crime by assaulting a police officer.
Well, as you do.
As is his wont. Cruz, or is it warrant? No, that'd be a different thing. Cruz was allegedly driving a car. I love that how the AP wants to make sure that
it's such a stupid way of saying it. He was driving a car when he allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, he's driving a car with license plates that didn't actually match in Queens, New York. See, if you look at your license plate, the front one and the back one,
yeah,
they should be the same. I know not all states require to.
Yeah.
But if you have 2, they should be the same.
But maybe 2 guys owned it and shared it.
Sure.
I'd be the guy fighting for the back seat.
You'd be the guy getting slugged with a water bottle on the pitch.
No, I wouldn't.
Not for that. You'd be just, they'd finally had enough.
Yeah, just crap out of me.
An officer tried to pull him over. Cruz instead raced off because that'll go well. He was up driving on the sidewalk through a park, hit 4 other vehicles, including a cop car. Never a bright idea. Eventually, he did what always happens, crashed.
And jumped out to run, right?
Well, hang on.
Okay.
His breath smelled of alcohol.
I am shocked.
And there was a cup with an adult beverage in the car, say the police. Nothing so far.
Was it adult chocolate milk?
Sure. With bacon bits in it. What?
Yes. Oh, I like that.
That's adult mac and cheese, which I have no problem with.
That sounds
Except
pretty good.
My grandkids will eat it. But it was back at the station where our 28-year-old sealed his fate.
As if he hadn't already.
He
bit somebody.
He bit off an officer's left ring finger up to the first knuckle.
Seriously?
No, I think he was angry, but okay.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
He's probably just drunk and angry. And I'm sure the officer was giddy.
Drangry.
Yeah. The Queens district attorney said he could be looking at 25 years in prison now.
Tony.
Sir?
Note here, the Queen is dead. It's going to be the King's attorney.
Queens is a borough in New York City. That Queens.
What do I care what goes on underground in New York?
I hate you and groundhogs.
And boroughs now.
Gophers, mice.
Anything. Ooh, I've got something on that for Thursday.
I am also not overly fond of those rats that tell us the weather in February.
Right? Today's a good.
I'm not a big bunny fan either, unless his name is Bugs and he talks like Mel Blanc.
I love Mel Blanc.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.